Yeah, man. Yeah, see, finna run out of storage up on y'all ass. So look, I'm finna get off so I can. I'm finna get off so I can post this video right here. You feel me? But yeah, man, I've been on their ass for a long time because they just kept on fucking with me, boy. They kept locking me up, lying on me, and all this other shit. So I knew it wasn't about no law. I just had to find out what they was doing. So I apologize if it took so long for me. I'm on their ass though, boy. Fuck is it? What is you doing? What is you doing though? Cause I'm bullying the bully. That's what type of time I'm on. I'm bullying the bully. They you know how much wealth they done extracted out of our communities with this fraud? The jail's overcrowded right now with this shit. Wait till my niggas get to finding out they ass what the lick read, nigga. Y'all tweaking, boy. Y'all got us in jail 50 years. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, man. All y'all want is the money anyway, and y'all already got the money when y'all capitalize out the arrest. Why we gotta still sit in jail too at the same time? Why we gotta be in jail? If that's the case, put everybody on house arrest then. You want motherfuckers locked up, just pay the homeowners. Boom, you solve more than one problem. So all the money that the jail getting, it'll go into the house. You can solve the economic gap just like that. But they ain't doing that. But guess what? I got a record of already fighting for that shit. When they put you on parole, IDOC put you on parole. They tell you to find a host site, and then you gotta find a motherfucker, let you come to their crib. They come to the crib. They put the ban on you and all this shit. So y'all transferring my housing. Then if y'all getting paid 40,000 a year to house me and to pay for everything, then that, and I'm no longer there, that money should be transferred to that host site. So before I left prison, I was going back and forth with the prison and the warden about that shit. I was leaving like Western, I think. I was leaving like Robinson or some shit. So I'm telling them like, man, y'all ass tweaking. Y'all finna put me out on parole. Y'all I ain't got no job and all that shit. And the money that y'all getting to house me here. If y'all finna keep collecting on that, y'all could afford, y'all could transfer that money while y'all transferring me. So they was like, man, yeah, well, we ain't trying to hear that shit you talking about. Like, basically, you better shut the fuck up before we find a reason to really keep you in here long. I'm all right, cool, say less. So, bait, I'll file a lawsuit on their ass anyway. You feel me? I don't get no fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all can't be violating the law. You see what I'm saying? Like the federal government, the 1983 lawsuits, man, them bitches work. Y'all not using them though. All them state cases, all them weak ass criminal cases, they don't have no evidence in all that. All they got a hearsay and all this. They only able to get away with this shit because y'all agreeing to it. I don't know no other way to put it, folks. Y'all have to stop agreeing with the state's attorney. The state's attorney think it's a good idea for you to be locked up in the first place. Like after that, like we ain't got shit else to talk about. Ain't no agreement. After that, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Just knowing how you coming, like how you think, like that's a good idea to you, like that's a good deal. No, bitch. Man, I think I'm burning my food. Yeah, I just want to talk about that. I know that shit done though. It don't smell burnt, but yeah. So yeah, man. They been playing a dirty game for the longest, and now they just got caught. And they got caught. So you see, they hate that it's me because they don't pay me to be quiet. I don't get no fuck, nigga. I'm telling. Fuck is you talking about? These police bogus, nigga. They is executive branch members who don't know law. Shout out to my boy. I don't even know that sheriff name. That's crazy, Park. I don't know his name. I'll never forget his voice, and I'll never forget what he said up there, though. I'll be able to identify his voice out of lineup, boy. Hell yeah, that's my man, dumbass. He said that. He said that shit to Congress. He admitted what we want to prove in court. He admitted to them, like flat out. Like, see, but I bet you his jail full though. That sheriff, he was talking to. I bet you his jail full. You heard what he say? My care and custody of people in my. He got people. He got people that's under him. That's crazy, and he don't know shit. He got people that got to report to him and can't ask him no questions, and he giving orders to these people. They gotta be obedient to him, but you not being obedient to the people that gave you the authority to exercise that kind of power. So yeah, he could be charged with malfeasance too. He could be charged. They listen. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Look, ain't no way around it now. So jury members is looking at state's attorneys. So all y'all protesters and all that shit, like basically all y'all got to do is like organize yourself in groups of 12. Get you juries. Just be juries. Get your notary, get your trim, and because that's what they doing. Shit, these is all private proceedings. All these court actions is not judicial. It's private. Because the statutes that they charging us with only apply to the basically like the militia. You might as well say like the armed services. That's who it apply to. So if that's what it apply to, then what the fuck we doing in here? How you gonna charge me with anything? That's a major jurisdictional flaw. But it don't come up because y'all go hire lawyers. So I'm gonna show y'all this shit real quick, and then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna show y'all this matrix up here. So just remember this shit right here. This executive branch, administrative procedures, right? All right, bet, cool. So then you got this up here. Then you got, look, I'm shining a light on it. Look, I don't even see how y'all can see that shit. Right there, you see? So lawyers is over here. Lawyers is over here. They is at law. Lawyers is practicing. That shit is not real what they doing. We don't want that fool shit. That's they make money with the state over there with that at law shit. All of them is attorneys at law. They not in law. We need in law remedies. We need equity. We need discharge because equity is God's law. This not God law over here. They trying to charge us with statutes and codes and all this belief and all this goofy shit. That's at law. We need in-law proceedings. That's insurance, indemnity claims, arbitration. You got injunction on this bitch. You got mandamus, habeas corpus, quo warrantos. See what I'm saying? You got attorney in fact versus the attorney at law. See, attorney in fact versus attorney at law. So most inmates, they got attorneys, and they attorney is agreeing with the state somewhere along the line that it's a good deal for you to be locked up. So why the fuck would I want a criminal defense lawyer that can't even get me out? Fuck is you talking about? That don't even make sense. That defeat the whole be. I still gotta sit in here just to fight the case, and I got an attorney. No, so that's the difference between law and equity. Law don't always necessarily provide a remedy for you, and when you in a situation like that, you need to always understand that you always got equity to lean on. Equity is basically performance based. So how could you pull equity in a criminal case? Well, for one, all of them are public officials. They swore an oath to protect and defend your rights. So at any given point in time, whatever the fuck it is that they talking about, you are still entitled to your fidelity. It's called fidelity. The faithful performance that they promise, you still entitled to that. So they try to trick you into everything else except being able to recognize the relationship between you and these public officials. They just servants. They overstepping their boundaries and they getting away with it because you for one, demand a warrant, and two, demand civilian due process immediately. Civilian due process, not just due process. Because civilian due process ain't the same as military justice. And what did we learn earlier? That those flags mean that those basically is military police patrolling these streets, which is why the military gave them they hand-me-downs and the local police went from local 6-shot revolvers to the 9mm to now they look like fucking RoboCop. That's because once the military got finished with that surplus, with that old shit, they needed to dispose of it, so they gave it to the local police departments through their collective bargaining agreements with them. They are part of the executive branch. That just makes sense. It's a write-off. They get to train with it. They get to use it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why the police so heavily armed now, because they is not regular police no more. All you got to do is look at the flag on their uniform. It got that gold patch around that flag, that Star Spangled Banner, that is federal executive branch. That's what that is. So we definitely not supposed to be in those courts. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you walk on a smile and you go for a ride. Hold on, now look, this page 1. So the executive branch is not judicial. That's what we just learned from Buddy now. We just learned from him talking to Congress. His stupid ass, he thought he was a judge. Buddy had to tell him like, no, fool, you tripping, right? He tell his ass, no, can you say it to me? He said, do I need to play it again? Y'all heard what the fuck came out my boy mouth. He thought he was a judge. Buddy tell his ass, no, you ain't no judge. You part of the executive branch. And part of the executive branch, what is your duties? And he couldn't tell him that. So that's why I'm telling y'all need to understand this public law right here. This not no statute. This is a law. Public Law 404-7 Congress. Also can be cited as the Administrative Procedure Act. You is entitled, Section 10 say you entitled to a judicial review from any state actions. Any agency. That's why I put right here on your arrest report, they got the arresting agency name on the fucking arrest report, my dude. So there's his executive branch actions, which is all police, 911, even the sheriffs, right? They all got to comply with this law right here. This is the law. So everybody that's under the executive branch got to comply with this law, or they going to have to go holler at Congress, like Buddy ass sitting in front of Congress. So now that's because Congress made the law. Executive branch got to enforce the law just how Congress said, or y'all got to go holler at the people. Okay, so how does this apply to criminal cases and traffic cases? Well, shit. First of all, they letting you know who is who. They defining everything right here in these first couple of pages. And then right here is telling you what a person is and what a party is to the action. I don't know if y'all can see that shit, but they telling you who is who, what is what, blah, 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 blah. I bet. So basically you take this information, and when you need to respond to any court action, or you see, I don't know if y'all can see this orange right here, where I got circled number 2. It's a courts martial and military compulsions, and number 3, it's a military or naval authority exercise in the field in the time of war or in occupied territories. See that? So what they saying right there is that these motherfucker executive branch members have their own courts. They courts martial and military for times at war. So whether you active or you inactive, you still part of the executive branch because you part of the armed services. They telling you that, right? So basically, then you look, and you see this what's telling them their authority. This is what's breaking down their authority. And so basically, because they don't really understand their authority, you have to understand their authority and understand your rights is more supreme than anything. So we don't have nothing to fear. We just, We just moving correctly from this point forward. Yeah, but that law right there, they can't violate that law. And they doing it, but they only getting away with it because y'all like, yeah, by agreement. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I'm giving you consent to government. Yeah, I'm letting you do everything. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me everything. Yeah, I'll do all that time in your detention center. Yeah, I know ain't no law been violated, but I'm saying by agreement anyway. Yeah. So when you say you understand, you saying all of that. You saying yes to something that should be an indefinite no. Well, not necessarily, because you always have conditional acceptance. I can only do that if that's not gonna violate none of my 10 Bill of Rights, and if y'all can prove that ain't none of them been violated already. Can you prove it? Because if you can't prove it, then after I'm done with my inquisition, it should be going in front of a grand jury, which is you guys, to be determined whether these public officials is operating outside they given authority, which is what we told them they can do in the Constitution. They do anything else, and that ass is grass, because all the statutes, codes, rules, and regulations applies to them, because in their official capacity, they are persons. Like it just told you right there, they define who it is. So this ain't about what I believe or nothing about my personal beliefs. Everything that I say and post is based on what I got from these people. I didn't make the English language. I didn't make no laws. Hey, Cardinal, I just saw a cardinal fly by. Look, red self. So I didn't make the English language. I didn't make no laws. I didn't create no laws. I just read what these people was saying and doing, and I applied accordingly. My comprehension skills is out the chain when it comes to this slickery shit. I'm already from the street. I compete when I'm getting stained. Fuck is you talk about? I already know when you try to finesse me. You see? So I had to figure out how they was doing it, because they shit so raw. I got to, you feel me? I can't just let y'all finesse me every time. Like, goddamn, for like. So I started suing. You feel me? Hey, Cal, hey, put a criminal case on me. I'm putting a lawsuit on your ass. That's the mindset that I was already moving towards. And I won 2 lawsuits already against they goofy ass. That's how I know to stand my ground now. What they doing bogus. Hell yeah. I think I don't know if I made no video, but I should post my cases. I probably should do some videos about my cases so people can know why I sued and how I won them bitches, boy. Cause I don't be on this bitch just talking, boy. Them people bogus, and they know it, and they know I know it. You know, I don't even know what they waiting on. Oh, they got one of my cases right there. What the fuck? Look, oh, this nigga. Look, this is gonna be. I'm not even finna. That's gonna turn into a whole nother. I'm not even finna be on here that long. It was already goddamn been on here longer than I wanted to be. But yeah, here go one of my cases. I'm gonna end up going to do a like a voiceover and put the whole story with this shit though on everything. But I gotta get me. I gotta get in the. I gotta holler at my boy Mello Trello, know how to get me in the mood to be talking and shit. I don't like to be talking all the time. Sometimes. Y'all gotta catch me on one of them days when I feel like talking about this shit, cause this old already. This already old. I'm on some whole nother shit. I'm trying to crack the what, boy? I'm stretching shit, boy. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all thought it was that? No. There goes some of my work right there. His goofy ass thought it was sweet. I still got railroaded in that case, but I learned a lot though. I learned a lot more than I already knew from fucking with these chumps. And I'm grateful for that. It was painful than a motherfucker, but on the flip end, I turned out solid though. You feel me? That right there, that's small shit compared to what's going on right now. This when I was a baby. This some little shit. I was still a baby when I did this. Stretched his ass. I sued the whole corporation, City of Chicago Police Department, and they got their own law department too. I'm gonna talk about that shit on another video. I ain't finna start talking about it. I'm gonna start talking about it. I'm finna flip. I'm gone though, man. That's all I wanna do. That's all I wanna do. That was a lot of shit though. I should make y'all pay for this video, but I ain't even. I'ma just post it though. It's cool. I wanted to post a short one so I could put it on TikTok, but it's looking like, goddamn it, I'm gonna have to put it on YouTube and share the link on y'all there. But yeah though, man, shit, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this motherfucker. I'm just gonna throw it out there though. But yeah, but y'all go. Oh yeah, so before I go, look, man, hey, when you go to my page, man, I got this beautiful little box. Y'all already know what the fuck Cash App is, man. Gonna drop a donation in the Cash App for my Patreon and for my you feel me? Just on some player shit, you just drop a donation in there. You ain't even got to say it is for nothing. Just be like donation, and then I'm gonna be like good looking. But yeah. Help me, make me feel like y'all appreciate this content, man. Go like, share, subscribe, hit the follow button, share button, get the word out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more free arrest. That shit over with. They ass overplayed they part. Now that shit overdid because I done figured they stupid ass out. I'm proving to y'all that these motherfucking public service is going to jail every day. I'm finding new ones. They going to jail trying to post as much of this shit I can, you feel me? Because I don't know what the fuck y'all think. I be just talking and shit. So I like to show y'all, I like to show y'all what I'm talking about in action. So that's what a lot of it I put on my page because they going to jail, boy. You know what I'm saying? Law versus equity, man. We want equity. We want our equitable. Equity mean we want what you promised to do. Fuck is you talking about? You promised to protect and defend my rights, not to do all this other goofy ass shit because you getting a check. We don't get no fuck about your job, boy. You said you swear to protect the Bill of Rights, and you got an oath sitting at the clerk office or somewhere. Y'all ain't see the real quick, man. Let me see. Real quick, let me try to show y'all what they oath look like real quick so y'all can see what this shit about. They got an oath, boy. They don't supposed to be doing shit, fool. You swore and then asked God to help you. See, they gotta act right there. Boom. I just recorded it, threw it on there. What I'm looking for, his oath. Hold on, boy.